The hardest part of my recovery wasn't the craving for the alcohol as much as the silence. My mind was so used to the chaos, to the noise, to the party, to the alcohol, that I did not know how to live a life without it. It felt a little awkward at the beginning. I remember trying to socialize after 3 months of my recovery. I went to the bars and I approached these two girls and I had empty hands. So they saw that and they say, "Oh, let's go have a shot." Well, and I say, "Well, I don't drink." I swear they gave 3 steps back with a serious face and say, "Why don't you drink?" So I was like, wow, I did not know what to say, So I was shocked. So I said, I was an alcoholic and I'm recovering. So after that, things became easy. They weren't very pushy, for me to have a drink or anything. They were actually very friendly. And, so that's a tip I give, be open about it. There is nothing wrong. And another thing was, I felt like out of place. I didn't have anything on my hands. I felt like awkward. Didn't know what to do with my hands. So I started getting a lemonade, hanging around the bar with a lemonade. And, but be careful with your drink, because once I was playing pool with a friend of mine and he was having a gin and tonic. So I didn't pay attention. I had a sip of that and immediately my body felt a little weird. So I decided to leave the bar immediately because I didn't want my brain to start, negotiating with me, try to manipulate me onto drink, sort of like, "Oh, you already had one, what's a beer?" So I left the bar immediately. So if you're going through this, something like this on your life, having a hard time socialize, judgment, all of this, just be open about it. People stop bothering you and pushing you so much into drinks. And at the beginning, it feels weird, awkward, how to socialize, how to be around people without alcohol. But eventually you kind of get used to it, and then you realize that life is actually better without alcohol. So I hope this can help you out a little bit. Have a nice day.